Hey everybody, Lance here. I was going to do a full blown show this week, but you know what? Since it's the last show of the year, I actually decided to do something different today. I honestly want to tell, and I readjust myself a little bit, I apologize. I want to tell everyone thank you for watching this year. And I don't get to say that very often, but I wanted to come out and say it. And as you can see, I got the virtual fireplace going on. And I want to talk to you about where I went, where I went this year and where I'm going for next year. Now, this year, I know there's big stretches to where I didn't tape at all, and I totally apologize about that. Now, hopefully, that starting next year, that I'm going to be taping every single week, and hopefully, nothing will change there. Now, I think I finally also got the sound issue figured out. Now, I know that's been a big point of contention with me all year long, and hopefully, it's totally fixed. Also, as far as this year, I've done a lot. I mean, a lot. And you can see it in the show as far as the production values. Now, the one big issue I have at the moment is the whole situation with 4K. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not sure yet if I can run it full time just because there's memory issues. And not necessarily a memory issue to where that is too big. Well, all my regular computer, my hard drives, everything is full. So I got to make a decision about that here real soon. Now, as far as the upload schedule, because my internet is not necessarily poor on downloads. Downloads are great. The uploads are a big issue. They take forever, and you can thank no one but ATT for that. Because I mean, my download is 3, but my upload is like 0.5. That's not me. Understand something. Where I live, the owner of the building, he decided to get internet for everybody, which was great, but it just kills the download upload. So my scheduling as far as that has been really odd. Um, so hopefully I have that rectified also. And speaking of which, now as far as the quickies, now I've been hinting about it for months. Now the week between Christmas and New Year's, I'm gonna do a test week of those. That's my plan unless something happens. So I'm gonna see how that goes and see how it's gonna work. Now next year, there's a lot going on. Now as you know that there's going to be the elections next year. So I'll be looking more of that in depth. Now I will not be doing hour shows. I refuse doing hour shows because it's an hour. I mean, and a lot of people don't notice most people's wheelhouse on Facebook, not on Facebook, duh, think my brain's at right now on YouTube. Their wheelhouse is somewhere between like that 7 to 15 minutes, unless it's a movie or a documentary. So I'm gonna try to keep it right around somewhere between that 9 to 16, 17 minutes. So for you, the YouTube viewers, that is the plan. But stay tuned as far as that. Now, speaking of the elections, I have some stuff that I want to do. Now, I'm definitely going to go to the convention in Cleveland, but I was actually floating the idea of getting a booth and actually doing interviews. Now, I know it's going to be expensive. I know it's going in, so I might have no choice to do a crowdfunding campaign for that. Now, it's still sketchy right now, but hopefully here in the next few weeks, I should have more on what I want to do. So stay tuned. If we get closer to that, I'll make an announcement about that. Now, I'm also very happy that the videos I'm using is actually from Reuters. Now, I talked about this way back earlier in the year. Now, my only complaint is I have to upscale because for some strange reason, they're only being provided to me in 40p, and that becomes tedious. So, those things, there's a lot of little things going on with the show behind the scenes that you don't see, but I wanted to talk to you about that today. But I am curious, what would you like to see me do in the show? Leave your comments below, because it gives me more of a great gauge as I go into 2016 what I can do and can't do. Well, folks, I'm gonna stop rambling. Like I said, I was going to do a full blown show for the last show of the year. But I decided, you know what? It's Christmas time. Let's just talk. And like I said, I hope you enjoyed the virtual TV fireplace, and that's in 4K, by the way. But hope you enjoyed everything this year. I will see you the excuse me, the second weekend in January. And everybody be safe on this Christmas and upcoming New Year's. Remember, if you do go out, to be safe and always have that designated driver. And always be careful and remember, fear the root.